6 inches, number.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. Next to me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr in the booth. And for the Atlanta Hawks, they want to turn this season series around as they lost their last matchup against the Knicks.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
So the New York starting five, Money in at point guard. He's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Grant is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Drake in at the 4. Here's Money. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Chicago.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Now, here's Bellamy. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Pass to Money. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Money's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Teague. Almost, but it rolls out.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
Now, here's Bellamy, averaging 18 points a game. Outside Hardaway. There's the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Guzman. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And now the Knicks on the break. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Byers. Back to Teague. And that one's good. Teague's got his first basket.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Kanter. Rebound by the Hawks. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Just 5 to shoot. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And a lot of times, his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
There's the pick. Teague against Hardaway. The pass to Money. Expanding his range. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Teague's got his second bucket.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it. He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Feeds it to Jordan. Shot is off. New York trailing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said, we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
No question. You know, and it's one thing to plan for them. It's another thing when you actually see them. This is an explosive club, so they've got to be ready defensively.
Yeah, it takes some defensive creativity in my mind. He's shown himself to be a coach who's always got a few wrinkles in his pocket.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Here's Teague. Bellamy kicks to Teague.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Money passes to Drake. An emphatic LU jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by New York. Jordan sets the pick for Teague. Clock at 6. A floater. The shot by Bellamy, no good.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Teague. Pass to Guzman. Back to Teague. Shoots from the line. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Here's Byers. And the layup is good. He has 7. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and they've piled up the steals in the early going.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
Here's Money following the bucket by the Hawks.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Teague's got 8.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Here's Money. Teague covering. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Pass to Byers. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one is off. And the Hawks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Money. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. With that last title, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and put them on the pound.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by New York. Jennings dishes to Bellamy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Now Bellamy after the missed 3 from Money. Bellamy kicks to Jennings. The layup off target.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Hardaway, no good. The Hawks trail it. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Third team foul. Substitution
on defense, New York. Now here's Jennings. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Here's West. The turnaround jumper. West has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
The feed to Johnson. The pass to Money. New York moving the ball around. Here's Drake. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Jennings. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 6. For the 3. No luck. And New York the other way now.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
Shoots a 3. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Money. Money's got 12.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Outside Jennings. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Back to Green from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Jennings. Following the score by New York. Over to the wing. Porter passes to Horford. They need this. It's rebounded by Money. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. From 6 away. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
And the Knicks making a change here. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He clearly thinks they have a speed advantage because he told his players that the objective every time they get the ball is to get out and run. He wants to see plenty of transition. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The lead pushed to double digits. Money's got 16.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Jennings dishes to Horford. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Green kicks it to West. Outside Jennings. The shot's good on the assist by West.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
The Knicks leading by 9. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Money. Puts up a 3. Shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Up the floor, here's Johnson with a big dunk at the end of the break.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
So it's Atlanta now. The Knicks making the shot. Jennings passes to Horford. It's back to Jennings. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. The 11-footer. Here's West, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. West has got his second basket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
The shot's good for money.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
Here's Jennings. Can't get it to go. Here's Money. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. New York ahead. They lead by 11. 2K Sports back.
Sunday, January 6th.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
They've got Bellamy. Horford is out there with Green. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Porter at the two-guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
How about that now? What a sensational. Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
The dish to Bellamy. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
The Hawks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Bellamy kicks to Schroeder. That's good. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Pass to Johnson. Left side, Leonard. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
The Hawks trail by 15. Porter dishes to Schroeder. Three-pointer. And Bellamy with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Bellamy's got himself on the board with three there.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
So both teams making some changes here.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. How this year is going for him. He's getting around 12 points a game, 2 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas. Some fantastic numbers here for money. He has 20 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here's Schroeder. And here's Bellamy. Jordan the screen, back to Bellamy, and Teague has it in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Cantor, the pass to Money. Some nice passing by New York here. Hardaway, no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Schroeder kicks to Bellamy. That doesn't go either for Bellamy.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Outside Teague. Dishes to Schroeder. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Schroeder's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Money, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Both free throws good for Money.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Kicks to Bellamy. He feeds it to T. Cuts off the pass. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The Hawks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Here's Money. He's got 25. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
The Hawks trail by 11. Schroeder in the corner. Back to Teague. Hardaway with the steal. Down low. Here's Cantor. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Teague. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Teague's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Feeds it to Cantor for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Cantor's got 9.
It's so nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much. Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Outside Teague. Five to shoot. A second chance effort. He lays it in. 10 points for him.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Money. 28 points for him. And Cantor throws it down.
where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Here's Schroeder. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Both free throws good from Schroeder.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Deflects the pass. Into Jordan. The Knicks pull it in. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
6 on the shot clock. And again, it's New York.
Ah, the turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
The Hawks trail by 17. Outside Teague. Over to the wing. Bellamy kicks to Teague. And Cantor over to help. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. The shot by Bellamy, no good.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Inside. And Cantor throws it down.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Okay, on offense, I want us to slow it down. Run sets until we get the look we want. If there's a hand in your face, pass it. If you've got a good look, take it. Now let's go, gentlemen.
And the Hawks making a change here.
Oh, we've got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Teague. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Ricky Lito, he's checked in for Hardaway. Teague on the double team. Passes to Lito. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Guzman. Jennings dishes to Teague. Guzman, he's covered by Grant. Jennings kicks to Teague. They shoot again and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Jennings. He's averaging 11 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for New York. Here's Money, and he has 28 points for the game. Down low, and stolen by Horford. Now here's Jennings. He's guarded closely. The shot misses. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Money passes to Grant. Goes up the baseline, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
That's good. He's got 5.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Drake. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the deficit would be bigger, but they've done a great job getting offensive rebounds and turning those rebounds into points.
Horford kicks it to West. Guzman, he's covered by Grant. Outside Teague, 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Teague's got 21.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Money, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The feed to Jennings. To the inside, stolen by Grant. And now the Knicks on the break, pushing it up. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Jennings with the ball. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Here's West. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And it's 6 points for David West. Here's Money. And again, New York with the triple.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Right side Jennings. Knicks with the rebound.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Guzman passes to Jennings. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Money's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
That shot wide open. Leto's got 6.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Jennings. Leonard brings the double team. Teague dishes to Jennings. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Too many turnovers.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Knicks as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in the first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
All right, right, fellas, gotta keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. We exposed them in transition. That's the first thing. When we got out and ran, they couldn't.
We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Knicks, Money. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Enes Kanter is out there with Grant. And it's Drake in at the 4 slot. 4 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. And that one's good. Hardaway has got the first points of the second half here for New York.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Outside Teague. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Teague's got 23 points. New York shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Money passes to Kanter. He kicks it to Hardaway. Grant dishes to Hardaway.
Applying a foul on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. He dishes it to Jordan. Here's Hardaway.
Look out. Watch out now.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
T kicks to Bellamy. Here's Jordan. Pass to Guzman. The dish to Teague. Guzman guarded by Hardaway. Jordan with a screen on Hardaway. The Hawks working the ball around. Guzman knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8. Here's Money. He's got 34. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Teague the pass to Guzman. From outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department.
Oh,
look out. Watch out below. Wow.
His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
To the left side wing. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. Averaging 13 points a game. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Oh, man, it seemed like once he got up in the air, he just decided to stay up there for a while.
Here's Teague. He's got 25. Passes to Guzman. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Bellamy dishes to Jordan, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Cantor kicks to Hardaway. There's the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hardaway has got 11 points.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Teague, the pass to Bellamy. To the wing right side. The pass to Guzman. Dishes to Teague. 5 on the clock. Teague left side. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. T kicks to Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Grant. Outside Teague. Fires from deep. The rebound by Money. Money's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
They're running, pushing it up. Here's Byers, and the shot is good. He's got 12.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Pass to Cantor, and stolen by Jordan. Now T. Jordan sets the pick for T. Hooked away. To the middle. Here's Guzman, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. He doesn't get the second one. Knicks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Guzman. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession so important for him.
Here's Money. He has 40. Here's Drake. No good with the hook shot.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
It's Jordan on the wing. The baseline J. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bellamy. They get a hand on it. Kicks it to Schroeder. Back to Bellamy. Passes it to Guzman. And so here is New York. Jordan can't get it to go.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Money. And stolen by Jordan. 3-on-3. The baseline J. And the jumper falls for it. Bellamy's got 5 now.
4-2.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
The Knicks coach is going over with his guys. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Feeds it to Kufis. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Makes it 2 points there from Money. Money's got 43 points.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Horford kicks to Green. Horford sets a screen for Green. He feeds it to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Green left side. Ripped away. Johnson outside. Rebound, Atlanta.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Now, here's Porter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Money. They set the pick. Now the pass to Kaboka. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
4-3.
Here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. Now the feed to Porter. Green against Leonard. The steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Leonard's got the ball. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game. When they've got it clicking, it's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Money. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the middle. Leonard, the pass to Money. Fires from 14, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Porter. Clock at 6. Shot to end this cold run. And it's Schroeder missing. Smooth sailing for New York. Got a piece of it. 1:29 left in the third. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did. Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
For Atlanta, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
At the line for one.
Here's New York. They're on an 11-3 run. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. .106 left in the third. Outside Jennings. West setting the pick for Horford. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Here's Caboclo. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Jennings kicks it to West. Into Green. And a fast break now for New York. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
the most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
And he pulled it off, too. Remarkable.
Horford dishes to Porter. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Atlanta again missing. Ball going up court. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Jennings drives in. No good with the layup. Here's Money. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
And perfectly timed. Couldn't have done it any better. How about the poise under pressure?
Well,
unbelievable.
Guys, he got himself into as good a position as he could before he pulled the trigger. What a play.
And at the end of the third.
Next Monday night, January 7th, James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against the New York Knicks. It's the real deal.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. We've got West. Jennings out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Hughes in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Lido. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road. You know that?
Get up.
Here's Jennings. He dishes it to Green. Horford with a screen on Johnson. Green kicks to Jennings. A three ball. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. So for the Hawks, comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Schroeder in for Brandon Jennings. Money's checked in for New York. Johnson, the pass to Koufos. A stupendous finish in traffic.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Pick by West. This one for three. And it's Schroeder missing. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lido, the pass to Money. Johnson at the elbow. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porter. The Hawks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And down it goes, jamming that one home. the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Johnson kicks to Lito. Back to Johnson for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here's Schroeder, picked by Horford. Here's the floater, and that one's good.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Money, uses both hands to slam it down. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Picked by Horford. Schroeder dishes to Bellamy. Into Al Horford. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominant.
That's how we do.
Really gaudy win for the Knicks.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
This win will give them victories in each of the first two games of this season series. In the end, this game turned out to be just a continuation of what we've already seen.
Yeah, they've got their sights now set on a 3-0 sweep. And given what's going on in the first two games, that's probably what will happen.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
Here's Atlanta. Here's Schroeder. The dish now to Porter. Pass to Horford. Shoots from 8. And Cancer pulls it down. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Bellamy. Cantor, the pass to Johnson. And again, it's New York.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Here's Schroeder. Horford with a screen on Johnson. Schroeder kicks to Porter. Dishes it to Schroeder. Here's Bellamy. No good on the three. Johnson outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I just try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump a guy, throw him off balance a little bit, I can start to head over to grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
listening to Outbound to Sound.